Hello, welcome back. My microphone cable is fucking annoying right now, but that's not relevant to the interview. We're playing fucking Thaumcraft again. God bless for that. I'm just gonna really liking that trunk now once it gets higher. Partially because one thing I realized as the world fucking pops around us, that has to do with like how I'm gonna build it, is the specific way greatwood trees grow. Of course, we are trying to make a really, really, really fucking big greatwood tree. It feels appropriate. I'm gonna tame this fucking dog, I swear to God. It is too convenient not to. He wants to live in my fucking evil fucking mad scientist lair, clearly. I already had bones in my inventory. Dog, hello. Whoa, hello. Alright, come inside, please, so you can not be out here getting mauled by monsters. No? Hello? Poopy? Poopy dog? Can you not do, you can do stairs, okay. You could also do door, okay, so you're just not, or unknown, dog does not want to be in the house, apparently. Alright, fine. I do not need a dog getting in my way, though. Actually, maybe I should just let him come with. We're not doing anything particularly dangerous yet. Oh my god. Sorry, it just sort of hit me. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I can't block with the sword, but I'm pretty sure that's not because it's already been removed. I'm pretty sure because it was before it was introduced at all. Underneath us good. He's not good, but it's like... Which, not good. Underneath us, very good. Right. Actually, having Rod Flush might not be a worse thing to have. We can use that to heal our dog. Okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, once you have a chest full of garbage, you can just click on everything in your inventory to try and shove it in there, and eventually it will maybe work. And if it doesn't work, that means you know you've already got everything. That didn't just fall apart in my mouth. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. We're still on tree duty because, well, we need a fucking base. And I realize now I actually do need to get leaves too. I've been slacking on leaves duty. And that might be a substantial problem, actually. I can just bring the fucking iron with me. It's a fucking inventory crafting recipe. It's fine. Because if you go find a greatwood tree, quick. I'm sort of closed in. Then we can get a better view of this one. If you look, yeah, right here. It's real tall, but the leaves start like a third of the way up, and they come out really far. The log, yeah, like they come out like twice. No, most like 3 times the width of the tree on each side. Yeah. Okay. So if we go back to the observatory, that's gonna mean I need building blocks. Oops. Also a better axe. All right, we have things to do. Things to do and stuff to such. Yes. Yes, of course. However, once we grab tools we'll need, which are numerous and vast. Grab that. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm just gonna build a crafting table. I do not need to go to my arcane workbench for this. I'm just gonna build a crafting table and bring that with us. And that way... Yeah, this is still our... Actually, you know, I can throw you in here too, because I don't need that right now. What I do need is the other backpack to store the extra shit I need. Yes, yes, very good. Probably should, yeah, I can't just mush these together. At the very least, it won't hurt me. Okay. Got some... Actually, if I do it twice really quickly. Now. Whoops. I'm wondering if it would also destroy everything in your inventory, because I know that's what it does if you right-click it. Dog does not like going in the house. Oh. Alright, run over to the observatory. We can see how big we need, or how big the leaves are going to get. And honestly, we might end up shrinking the trunk then. Or just, like, not going out as far. I'm realizing now this is actually a bit annoying to get in. Wait, do I not have a fucking door? I just don't have a door on this thing yet. Whoops. Let's do this way. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. But that means we'll have a canopy that is fucking 70 blocks across. Because there'll be 30 more in each direction. So let's actually go. How high do we want this thing to be? I'll actually use just leaves, shouldn't I? No. I'd say at least 2 floors. Yeah, at least. Honestly, I might want it to be a bit lower. Oh, I should actually just... Hang on, I can do this much easier. I actually need an actual greatwood tree. Is there anyone nearby? Not fucking really. God damn it. So we should go over this one. We know we're 5 times larger than normal. And the canopy really starts to... So on the 5th block. Let's go with 4 instead. That's 20 blocks tall. Okay. I think we might be making a tree that's too large, in fact. Uh-oh. And dare I say, whoopsie daisy. Fuck. Alright. So we are currently 3 blocks tall. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we are absolutely too big. We are too fucking big. We are too large. We're still going to test out this, though. I mean, 1. Yeah. Wait. There we go. Once we're out of this, then we're at the right size. We can jump into the water, see our mistakes, and have a fucking bastard of a time getting back up here. Which sounds like a plan to me. Come on. Come on. Fucking. There we go. God, my dog isn't up here. God fucking damn it. It's not safe for you. Yep. Shit. Alright. Where do we even go to fucking see this properly? I guess over here? What else did you fucking bring out here? A bed. Yeah, that is so large. No, no, we're not doing that. It looks bad too, which is another thing. I think we might want to just cut the height by like 10 blocks and cut the canopy to like 20 and give it like an upwards trend. We want to give it an upwards trend so that we can actually see what it'll actually look like. Because it's not all going to go out just directly 90 degrees. Like slopes a little bit because it's like rounded. Nice. We come up here. Honestly, we really need to fucking sleep because otherwise we're going to get mauled to death. Okay, we'll sleep. And make some ladders, actually. Sleep, make ladders, even though we have shit on us. Shush. Yeah, make ladders. Make the dog sit the fuck down so it's not gonna die. Uh-oh. Howdy, neighbor. Please be slow enough that I can actually sleep. That'd be superb. Hi. This is going to be a problem, I think. Please. Yeah! Currently chasing a skeleton. Howdy do. Fucking creepers. Aw, man. Hello, dog. Please eat this, because I am certain you took some damage. You gotta be fucking careful now, because my dog is gonna fucking get swiped by the sword. Can you... Okay, you're full. I gotta only go for crits, and I believe that wasn't a crit because I landed on that block from fucking, like, behind. But yeah, a crit will mean I don't fucking kill my dog. Although they're having a real hard time shooting the dog. And God, I hope you can teleport out of that. I don't think you can, though. Am I correct about that? Or are you now just stuck in that boat? Although perhaps for just that moment, it was actually a very good thing they were stuck in that boat. Because, oh man. Now how the fuck do I build this back out? Not like that. Also, yeah, you were definitely fucking trapped. Let's go. Actually, can I do... Is it GF3? No. There we go. Alright, now you were getting in the fucking house. Okay. Dog? I know, you seem to very much like the outdoors. However, you almost fell to your death and picked about every fight possible. Just hang out there. Yes, dog is allowed on the bed. They were a good boy and they deserve it. Fuck. Okay. What the fuck was he coming back for? Right, ladders. No fucking sticks, though. It was ladders. It was something else, too. Sleep, right. Have any wool? No. How much string do I got? Enough. So I will actually make a bed over for the observatory. Just because I don't like having to come back to sleep. It is annoying. Alright, big tree. God, I was gonna fucking... I'm remembering vividly there was something I wanted to talk about on stream because it was like, ooh, this is an interesting like thing to talk about when I'm like just doing like dead air stuff. And I was like, oh, I can't write it down right now because I was in the middle of getting the clip times in for the last stream, which was a fucking long one. Like, I'll get it right after I'm done. And I didn't remember it by the end of doing that shit. So now I just don't fucking remember. Oh, no. Alright. 28 should be enough ladders. I'm certain it is enough ladders. Hooray. On stick can go in the backpack. That's actually about... Should be a little bit faster. And if we keep coming back at it from a consistent direction, we can set up ladders on this side to get the fuck out. Oh wait, this is... Oh, this is the side with the fucking stairs already. Whoops. And by whoops, I mean entirely calculated, because that is the best way for that to work out for us. So I want to bring it down by 10, right? So we're going to get out of these fucking cobblestone. And we are actually going to get some leaves, because they are much easier to get rid of than cobble is. Like, I mean, this is not sustainable. Right? It just isn't. It can't possibly. It takes so... God damn it. Yeah, that is... Getting some fucking leaves. Sorry there was no stream last night. I would love to say it was because I was sleeping. I really would, because I was real tired. To the point where at 10, when I normally start streaming, I remember thinking to myself, damn, it's a good thing I'm not streaming tonight, because I'm tired as fuck. I went to bed at 6 in the morning. Like, I have no excuse or reason. It just fucking happened. Crystal Time Prison fucking be like that sometimes. Alright, that is about how high I want it, because there's 2 floors before the canopy. And I need to go grab my fucking... they're right there. I can see them with my eyes. But not my brain. Oh no. I will be grabbing oak leaves, though, because I don't care. These leaves seem to be breaking a lot. They seem to be decaying a lot more readily than I would like. One of the very few downsides, I guess, to like the rapid decay mods. Yeah, we're gonna get plenty of leaves from this. And also, lose a bunch of iron, but... Iron is good for literally everything all of the time, but there's only so mad you can get about losing it, because it is also really not that hard to get. Right? It is not a rare material. Even in this age before, like, iron farms, although I've made enough iron farms in the not distant enough past. Weirdly enough, though, I think this might still be more annoying, like the getting leaves, than chopping trees down, because of the axe of the streams. Axe of the streams, you can just hit one block for a long time and get all of the stuff you need. Right? We'll actually attack this with a regular axe. We have... Well, frankly, we're up here and there's not that much wood, so it's not difficult. It'll take a little bit longer, but not that much wood. And more importantly, getting an axe of the stream is fucking annoying. So not wasting durability on that is very good. Actually, while I get the axe of the stream is out to actually start like sucking all this shit up. I did write something down. What the fuck was it? Not that. It's not a very interesting talking point. It's not interesting, but I don't know. It'd be anticlimactic, I think, is the problem. So for now, we will continue just chopping trees down. And that shall have to suffice. Slurp. Alright, but now that we have... thing. It is weird to think how many of, like, Minecraft's systems don't really make that much sense. Like, they are not what games as a whole have really adopted, let's say. I'm up 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck, I was going height then. God damn, I switched to fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We also do that. What do we look like? I can get that ladder. Oh my god, I can get that ladder. Fuck yeah. Now it looks too short. God fucking damn it. Alright, I think we go... Is it too short? Yes, up 5, and then across 5 more. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why am I counting them? We're going down to this end, and then 5 more. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roundabout. I will also need, or I want to, just yep. Break our legs a little bit, we're fine. That guy is absolutely gunning for me. It will not save him. Coffee while that guy burns to death. There he is. Oh, he took my fucking leaves. How dare he? Those are just more leaves. Yep. All right. How is that looking? Maybe the more important question is how big of a fucking observatory do we want? Which means we're gonna need to fucking map it out on the ground. Yay! This is gonna be much more of a fucking headache. Hmm. Yeah, let's... How the fuck even could we map it out? I guess just here. Can we just go around this swing? Yeah, probably. So how big a fucking cylinder... How big a circle do we fucking want our main base to be? Okay. Actually, do I have my book on me? I do. If we use an infusion thing as like the basic setup. Actually, I want to grab 4. I know we can go more than 4. So in that case, we want to have it be the 3x3. We need to map it out on the fucking thing. So we want to have this. In order to have it not be touching anything, we want it there, 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 and there. Okay. Then in order to make it more round, we want to put the other ones there. It is still not very round at all. Fuck. Maybe do like this. I know this is not actually building. This is an entirely different thing. This is mapping out a section of the house. But it is a section I need to have. Okay. That actually doesn't look too bad if we ever needed a fucking bajillion of the stands. If we get rid of these 4. How does that look? It looks Alright, I think that'll be good enough, because even if we do go for this method instead, like where it's a little bit more squat, being prepared for this is fine. And if we assume that this is, like, at one end of the house, so if this was a wall, we assume, like, this is one of the walls of the house, and this is centered. Let's assume we have a little bit of space in between that and the center of the house. So like this, yes. That gives us a radius from... How the fuck are circles? Hang on. So first, book, because it's pretty to look at and doesn't pause the weird way. Minecraft circle generator. Width and height. Excellent. Okay. If I reduce this. So, okay. The wall is included in the everything. Count everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, fuck. I'll spend if we want to have a block as the center or not. And we want an odd number. So we'll assume that, I guess, this is the actual center of that, or I guess this line segment is the... Wait, hang on. No, we want this to actually be the center, because that way everything else can line us. You can have that actually in the middle. So this will be the actual middle, but we won't count it for now. We'll add plus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 31 is what we want. Okay. All right. How is that gonna look? I guess we'll fucking find out. Yeah, because that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, good. Just double checking, because otherwise you get fucked and die. I believe that's how the saying goes. Measure twice, get fucked and die. Yeah, that sounds about right. 1, 2, 3, there, and then 1, 2, 3, there. Okay. Let's actually map out just that for now. Come back over here to measure out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, right? 2, 4, wait, fuck. Wait a minute, I can just measure this, right? Yeah. 1, 5, 2. Yes? Yes. Wait. Am I 1 off, or is that just how it counts? Oh my god. It's wrong. That's not my fucking app. God damn it. Okay, no, that is correct. Right, yes. I was right about it being right. Excellent. And then we go 3 in each direction. We can actually leave it for now because we can just start on that corner and then remove this one. Because the problem with this one is if I remove this, I need to just remember that this corner counts, which shouldn't be the most difficult. But this way I can just see the leaves. And I don't need to remember jack shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Is that correct? We'll fucking double check. This is 195 going up. Does that be 9 5? 5. What? Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Hang on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Huh? What? Huh? What? I may be stupid. Hmm. This is wrong, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I am fucking wrong. Oh, there's more of you fuckers. Where are you? Come on, get up here. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Great. And we're just gonna fucking count this time. 3, 7 minus 15. 2, 2. Is that counting the circle? I'm fucking dumb. We'll do it this way and then we'll fucking double check. God damn it. You look at Leo, I was like a fucking math kid in school. Like that was my fucking course, was math and shit. Of course, I say that. I did not realize I had terrible ADHD until like this year. And it's been a long time since I took a fucking math course. So math came relatively easy to me. I not necessarily do fantastic at it, kind of, you know, effort. And that being fucking illegal to my brain. But the point still stands. Can you fucking believe that shit? Now. As long as he doesn't want to fuck with me, he can stay fucking aura farming as much as he wants. I don't care. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, good. So if nothing else, having the, like, counter on the side does actually really help just, like, track what the fuck you're doing. Because you can just count the numbers, doesn't need to count the fucking blocks. And that can be non-obvious sometimes. I'm actually going to set this to thick border so I can just, like, fill it in. And not need to worry about the bits that are floating in the air and having them have different requirements than yada, yada, yada. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Alright. So, oh god, this is going to be hard, I think, because I'm rotating around, like, I'm changing my orientation. The fucking reference I'm using is not. Uh-oh. It's fine. You can just do it here. I stay oriented, it's fine. That's a terrible fucking idea. We're gonna try it anyways. That's that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, we do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Well, clearly something's gone wrong already. God damn it. Clearly this is not working as intended. The question is why? Right? Oh, that's the fucking reason why. It's because I fucking... Oh, I'm stupid. I'm fucking dumb. That's why I fucking started using this as the center point. This is the opposite of the center point. This is the fucking, like... okay, I only started from... Okay, this one's fucked up. This one's fucked up and wrong. Come on. Fuck! Alright. Yeah, but this one is correct. This one is fucking not. Oh my god. Go. Okay, so from here... Yeah. There we go. Better fucking idea of that one's the important one. Is this one already going down? No. I don't know why my screen did that. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. That's not even how that would work. I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. I am tired and also got like 12 hours of sleep. I am doing well. It's fine. From here, we go. Hang on. This is 902. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, fucking hell. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're also getting fucking barbered at. You have the unfortunate trait of being in my way. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Not what I wanted. I also just can't put leaves there, so I guess that is actually what I wanted in the first place. Fuck me. God fucking damn it! Let me up! Okay. We're back up to the location. It's going up so we can double check. 7, 15 is fuck. 902. Hey, look, it's 902. Excellent. I love it when the maths properly. I should probably bring fucking chat up properly again. So I'm doing a lot of my time with the fucking reference image up. Quite obviously. But so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You gonna be in the way? No. But I am now on, like, too low. 1, 2, 3. You know what would have been good at this point? A fucking creative test world. This is big, but I also think for right now it's fine. Though unfortunately it does mean we need to actually go bigger. And we're not doing that. Actually, no, we don't. No, we're fine. Yeah, because this with a diameter of 31 would get us. Yeah. It sounds like it doesn't work because, oh, the canopy on a greatwood tree is 3 times as wide as it is at the trunk. We would need a radius of, like, fucking, like, this is barely big enough at that point, right? And this is the inside area. This is the actual observatory. But this instance, or more accurately, it sounds like it works exactly right, which is a problem because we tested it exactly right and it looked bad. So this would require us to go like 20 blocks up and then a billion blocks out. But no, because, and for anyone who might fucking remembers better than I did, the 3 times number is the area away from the trunk. In this case, it actually gets fucking really difficult because I think actually perfect because from here it would be about 5 if we do it like this. So we measure that to be 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God fucking damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then we have like about like we have exactly 10 blocks out, which gives us a trunk to thing ratio of 1:1, which is actually very wrong. What the fuck? 2, 3, 4, 5. How does this look? 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucker. Maybe it's too big because it's bigger by 1, but that's not like actually a problem. It's not that we can call a fucking problem to try and fix it. If that's the thing, I now need to go back to the fucking pixel circle software. Is it a width of 6? No, a width of 7. Wait. No, it's incorrect. It's a width of 11, which is what we expected. Switch that to thin, because I can. Alright, so we go 2 in each direction. I'm realizing I actually can't do thin because these ones are still floating. This is why people use creative test worlds. It's really fucking annoying to do this all fucking in survival. Although it's actually a very easy pattern. You're not destroying your own shit. It is just 5 across at the beams. The ends. There we go. And then just 2 diagonal. If I desperately try and find a good angle to view this from. Yeah, that's absolutely too thin, which is actually perfect because the plan, which I might have said properly already, but just in case I'm stupid and didn't, let me actually grab the crafting table. So just fucking sleep. I don't need to deal with anything trying to fucking get me. If we go, let me make some iron blocks real quick. If we say like, oh yeah, this is the trunk of the tree, and we want to have like this be the observatory, right? Needs to be a bit higher up. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Just for a thing. I do want the leaves to sort of like come up and around to like grab it, right? Can you also imagine like bits of wood coming up to like make it look the thing is propped up inside the tree instead of just being like plonked directly on top of it, like fucking like this sort of fucking. God damn it! This would have been so clean if I did it cleanly. God damn it! God damn it! Hang on. Like that. We don't want this. We want something more like that. There we go. And I got my fucking pickaxe again. God damn it. Sort of one of these days. I don't know what one of these days, but one of these days. Fuck. I am slowly losing my mind, and also sense of self probably in there somewhere, but that sounds much more important. I'm losing my sense of self and also sanity somewhere in there, but that's much less important. There we go. Fix the bit. All right. So, we have the plan, which is essentially just keep going up the size we were already doing it. God damn it. Fuck. No. All right, how do we make this help us then? I think the way we make this help us still is we then take this bit of the wall, like just this chunk of it up, and then we can build the leaves off of the side, or where the leaves would go, off of the side. And then we can get a much cleaner view of what the fuck is going on and what the fuck we need to do. If I had sand on hand, I would probably use that. Do I have any torches on hand anyway? No, it doesn't matter. Because I could have put like a sand pillar up with the ladders on that and just broken it really easily. Ah, well. So yeah, we go up on the inside. How big do we want to be? If the observatory is going to be, I think, a little taller than that. We're at 81 right now, which would put this at 16. Let's make it a clean 20, I'd say. Right? Is that what we did before and then said I didn't like it? I think it might be. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a break from doing this to get some actual great wood leaves. Because I'm pretty sure those will let us tell the difference between the oak leaves and the great wood ones. And that way, we will be able to fucking identify what the hell is going on. Okay, actually, are they different? Yes. Are they meaningfully different? Proper lighting. If we go there. Different, yes. Meaningfully different, fucking debatable. Fuck it, I guess. You can actually go away. So I can just throw you in the bag. What trees do have unique leaves? Leaves. Birch. Silverwood, but farming silverwood sounds fucking annoying. Actually, no, because we're going to make the observatory out of silverwood. Right. Okay, so yeah, let's go get some silverwood. Which is probably going to be kind of fucking annoying, actually, because I need to grow the silverwood. And I do not have that. Actually, wait, zombie spawner, emerald, mine entrance. No, I remember. Or I think I remember. I didn't put it in my fucking locations, though. Did you have skeleton spawners? Yes! Okay. So we can actually make a skeleton farm. And that way, we can get infinite bones, which is useful because we can make an infinite bone meal. Where the fuck is home? There's home. I'm not sure if that's actually worth it, though. Like, in theory, yes. In practice, I don't think I cut down enough fucking silverwood trees to really see the benefits of that. And I'm pretty sure I threw my crafting table down at the place. Nice. All right, we're close enough to home, though, so it's fine, I think. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to... Wait, what? Okay, no, that one got blown up and disappeared for reasons. It's right there. Yeah, we'll do that for now, so we can quickly swap if we need to. But it's looking like we will. We will absolutely need to. All right. Now we're up here. We can collect all the silver wood leaves and make a new fucking pair of shears. And I do actually want to be careful here because these are blocks I actually want to use going forward. I'm actually put back on YouTube so I know that the stream isn't fucking exploded. God damn it. It is shockingly important to work from out in and then from bottom up. Yeah, it's stuck on the side of the tree. Yes! And I will actually go in with the iron axe. Again, we can get all the way up to the top already. Near enough to the top. And while it's a little bit slower, it's not that much slower. And getting another axe in the streams would be far worse. Actually, first thing I want to do is... yeah, dig in from there. It is still weird. All of the fucking leaves are now in leaf form instead of sapling form. I was too careful. I was too good at my fucking job. And now I'm fucked. I need to run back and get... I need to grab probably another iron axe. And then also some more the sapling. Not more shears, the saplings. What is this? This is Thaumcraft. It is a Minecraft mod that I hold very, very, very dear to my heart. And we are currently trying to build a tree. It is going. It's going. Oops, look. No, that first, then that, then that, then that, then that. Look, an axe. Hooray. I'll just use this one up. That one, you're in this one. Fucking love this mod very much. It is to give you a bit more context, I'm saying it's a mod. It is a magic mod, one of the greatest. This is an objective truth. And I'm playing the shit out of it. It's also very old, though, which is a problem. Like, very, very old. We are on 1.12. We still got shit slow swimming. We do have better boats, though, which is good. Alright. When the fuck did I get a fishing rod? That might have actually been last stream. Oops. Got that. Like, the saplings is what I fucking need. Where are you? 3 of them. Okay. Not ideal. I'm gonna sleep. They're just stopping the Celestial Observer from really doing its thing. But I don't care this time. Right, run over, put the sapling down, probably fight this fucking guy. He's stealing my look. Also this guy who's just a bastard. I know they're fine. Where the fuck was the tree I was killing? Hello, creeper. Hello, creepers. Let's not accidentally fuck ourselves by backpedaling off the cliff we don't mean to. Okay, we're good. Yeah. All right. Don't know why that spider got mad at me. I'll be honest. Okay. There it is. I see the fucking hole I dug into the center of it. Pull that in. And chop down the rest of this. I just want to go for that one too, the one right next to us. How much? Okay, we have a lot of actual leaves at this point, so I'm just gonna go back to building. And I'm still gonna be trying to block everything in with leaves. So again, I don't really fucking know how else to do it efficiently. Technically, I think anything that can be mined with a hoe instantly. Actually, that might just be leaves, but it's in a version of Minecraft far in the future from where we're playing. So, we can't do that. Oh, well. Do I actually? Wait, actually, I might have... I do have the Infernal Furnace. It's actually not hard to make. It just requires obsidian, which is annoying to make, but not hard. And if I get that, I can actually make iron smelting much more efficient. And that makes getting stuff, or getting shears, even easier, I think. Wait, no, hang on. I'm thinking of a different thing. It is still more efficient, because it'll drop out nuggets. Yeah, increase the thing. What I was thinking of was this, metal purification, which I should also get. It's really good. I know it's really good. Okay. Yeah, so we have... I need those. I need that. I don't need you two right now. Pick that? Sure. Need leaves. I can actually throw you in here real quick, too. Yeah, good enough. Like so. I said up 20, right? I do actually need fucking building blocks. God damn it. My ladders. And more ladders, in fact. Where's the crafting table? There it is. God, I could technically do it with one. We're gonna fucking do it with 17. I could just put one less at the bottom, one less on the top if I had one more, and that'd be good enough, but I don't. You fuck it. Fuck is that from? Is it literally just me hopping up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I have to. I'm gonna assume that's the case. Oh well. So actually, we are going to use... I didn't grab my fucking blocks. Damn it. Yeah, current bitrate is 0. It's because Minecraft doesn't have music all the time. It's fine. Let's actually go cobblestone. Because I have a pickaxe that I'm really not using all too much. We go up 20 and then put ladders on it to not die. Well, actually, 2, 3. Right. Yeah. Right. I had 17 ladders. It's fine. I can remember. Just do all the ladders and then 3 more. 2, 3. And then from here, we do the fucking thing. I'm actually not going to put any leaves there yet because that will make it very difficult to pull up to that point. You can pull up again afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not counting. I literally just spent time getting this thing set up so I wouldn't have to do this. There, one there. That's just to sort of save a little bit of leaves, mostly clean up afterwards and building. Now I can just come up here. Yeah. All right. Up. Fuck. Up. Fuck. Yes, I should sprint. Can you make that jump? This is like the exact like parkour nation jump, isn't it? Like go for. Are you? Can you? You have to be able to sprint. I don't know why my brain's like, oh yeah, parkour nation. That like, was that a meme? I actually don't know what the fuck that was about. I think it was just a meme. Don't quote me on that though, because I don't know shit about fuck. Yeah, I was thinking for some reason like, oh yeah, you can't sprint in that. That makes no sense. No sprinting parkour is boring as fuck. There's just so like much more little you can do with it. Like there's just much more limited, right? Like you can only go like 2 blocks, period, up or sideways. 2 blocks like sideways 1 and up 1. Right. Or put 1 block gap, then 1 up. That was 2 block 1. Alright, so up here is correct. Now I do the observatory. We go here. Is that correct? Yes. Our entrance. We go 1, 2, 3. Is that correct? Yes. 1, 2, 3. And I'm realizing I need to fucking bring back up the fucking like this. God, what is it? The 31 width circle like prompt or template. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I actually cannot tell that. 102. Fuck. Maybe? No, I am in the middle of a chunk, so I cannot use that as reference. Okay, nice. Wait. I can't see what block I'm looking at. Or I can. I just can't see that far down. Come on. There we go. I'm going to say one more. Yeah. Go. Then I go back to the pixel circle editor. And it is need thick. No, I don't. I can just go, okay, so I got that. It's 1 out and then 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 out, then 2. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Is that correct? Yes. And then I go 1, 2 in this direction. And I go out 1, 1, 2, 3, and we should be fucked up and wrong. Why? Okay. Let's see. It's because this way is 1 short, and that is the only problem. All right. Just do 1 extra, 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 1 extra. Fuck. 2, 3, 1, 2. All right. So this is the expected radius of the observatory. So now we need to go out this way. Oh, okay. God, I fucking made the jump and then choked it in the worst possible way. Make sure not fucking take the wrong one or the wrong axe. All right, I think that's gonna be good. Because once we imagine, first of all, it doesn't look too bad right now. But also, when you imagine it's gonna have to like curve out to like actually hold the observatory, it's gonna probably come down to about here. Once it starts like sneaking out, so we can get 1 floor here, 1 floor here, a larger floor here. It's 20 blocks tall, which does not divide evenly into 3. That's still fucking what? That's 2 floors of 6, if we air quotes that, because it's going to require a floor level. 1 of 8. Let's just fucking try some shit. Let's do some more fucking testing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are tall ass floors anyway, so it's fine. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we know where the floor is going to be on this one. It's going to go 1 higher than I kind of expected it to. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, perfect. Like actually factually perfect. Nice. All right, and with that, we now have 3 floors on this one. Actually, and dare I say, you might be asking, why the fuck? Like, Doctor, what the fuck are you doing? What are these noises you're making? This shit sucks. Able to improve. Okay, where was Diaptera? General overview. No, I need arcane levitators. Because I need to know how high arcane levitators go. Because if they only go 15 blocks up at their strongest, well, shit. I can't make a house that's this tall without, being inconvenient as hell. And even then, if I'm going to have like my main area be the observatory, having like 20 blocks of floors to go up might be annoying. And we'll see. My frappuccino's gone stuck in the straw. Tasty, though. I've been really good at that. Turns out the secret is twofold. One is... Can't eat. Sorry, that... God, that is funny as hell. But it's like, yeah, we need a chest. You can use an ender chest for it. You don't have to, but like, we're not going to stop you if you want to for some fucking reason. God damn. Can I make it to the water? If not, I'm fine. You can make it anyways, it's fine. Fine times 2, in fact. Actually made it past the lily pads. Yay. Oh yeah, secret to Frappuccino at home. 1, have a blender, I guess. Fair enough. 2, do not expect measurements. I just eyeball using the blender I have. But that's not the secret part. The secret part is... There's a fucking guy outside, I don't care. 1, blend the ice really, really fine. And then throw it in the thermos. It will melt very, very quickly and stick together quite horribly when it does. But if it's in a thermos, it'll last like hours. You're fine. Plus, you have to hold on to like a very cold glass, which is also a plus. What the fuck is this dickhead? Must be above me then. I'm gonna grab this wart while I'm down here. It is like the only good source of alchemia we have. So keeping it cleared will be good for us. Long term, probably, maybe. Assuming I ever need alchemia for fucking anything. Hi. Took 0 knockback from that one hit. That annoys me. Anyway, second secret is whipping cream. Just full-blown whipping cream. Welcome to the food world. This is also why restaurant food always tastes so good. They don't care about your health. Even if they have to put their calories thing on the food, they're just going to do it anyways. Or most of them are going to do it anyways. Because, yeah, it's weirdly, like, I noticed it, or I came up with the idea. It's not a revolution, but I'm saying, like, how I came up with it, or realized it would help, when I was doing oat milk instead of regular milk, which is tasty as hell. But it would always leave a lot of liquid, like just floating on top. It wouldn't emulsify. I don't think it's technically the term, but it's close enough. It wouldn't emulsify properly or consistently. And I realized, like, oh, it's because it's a large part water, where like there's like very little fat. I think emulsify is the right term. Doesn't matter. So if lower fat content from oat milk makes it more watery and less cohesive, maybe adding fucking full-on cream, which is very fat. Very fat? Yeah, it's very fat. Will make it more creamy, more cohesive. And it does. I think the time I really got that was when I tried to make a, like, mini fucking Frappuccino. Where it was like, I don't want to have like a full, like, big, tall, like, thermos drink right now. I just want to have a small 1-cup thing that has a full shot of espresso in it still. And I don't really like the taste of espresso. So, or I do like the taste of it, but it needs a lot of help for me. So, like, okay, add in a little bit less sugar than normal. I have less sugar. But also, instead of using just milk, I'll just use cream. So I'm already using, like, less than half the liquid I normally do. It's not going to be that big a deal. And it tasted really fucking good. But also was creamy as hell. On account of the fact that it was made of cream. And yeah, I was like, oh shit, I can just do that, but without, you know, literally all of it being cream. And it's been really good. That is how make Frappuccino at home that don't suck ass. Mostly you just fucking blend it though. Honestly, that is maybe the bigger takeaway is I want to make a Frappuccino at home. How do they do that? Well, they throw it all in a blender and then they blend it. I remember I tried for a bit to like make coffee ice cubes with like the sugar already dissolved, so it would all be just cold, and I'd be able to like blend it all with just ice. And even because you're like doing it with the milk too, so it'd be like, oh, it's just ice. No, you just. Here's actually the measurements I use. You measure. I'll be using espressos because it's what I use. You measure espresso, a bunch of ice, and then you fill it up to the top with milk or milk and cream to match, basically. Not any combination thereof. Up till the top of the ice. Maybe a little bit higher. And if you're blending it, and it seems to be getting too thick, just add more milk. It's fine. That's actually another thing with the cream is it also like thickens it because, you know, you're making... That's like not dissimilar to how you make ice cream. It's not how you make ice cream, not like ice and cream in a blender. But like, it's like cousins twice removed kind of thing, right? All right. Hungry chest. I start with some project. Test your theory of animating objects. Humble hopper, invaluable. Love iron. Not the iron spare. At most basic, place objects into chests. Each chest could gather their own items. This chest, which I decided to call the hungry chest, will gobble up any loose items that touch it. In fact, it functions like a hopper, though it does not output any items it gathers in other inventories. It's just like the... Hey, it's what it said on the tin. It is a replacement for a hopper in the most basic applications of a hopper. If all you need a hopper to do is take items out of one chest and put them into another, or pick up items and put them into one chest, Hungry will do that for you, no problem. I need the arcane ladder, which we already have. Yay! I've been fascinated by the power of flight. I am sure flying is almost within my grasp, but first I need to learn the fundamentals. I need to study simple levitation first, of course. Ooh, then I'm added to... What do we added to? Item crate. Okay. While not true flight, the arcane levitator is the next best thing. When placed, the levitator lifts any items or creatures above it up to 8 blocks in the air. Yeah, it's not ideal. But I'm pretty sure we can upgrade that. While levitating something, it consumes 1 viz per second from the aura. The levitator can be placed in any orientation, and when placed horizontally, will push creatures along instead of keeping them aloft. Or while keeping them aloft. Nice. A toggle on the back of the device allows you to alter the range at which it operates, but also change the viz it uses. Okay. So we need to just make one of these then, and see how much it takes. Also, we got item crate. Where the fuck was the item crate? Is it one of the addendums? It wasn't the addendums. Why does it have a star on it? Item crate. Where's the addendum? Arcane levitator should pair nicely with the item crate. The levitator's beam passes seamlessly through the open grate, and levitating items through it while blocking anything else. Furthermore, a closed grate will prevent the levitator from lifting anything on the other side of the grate. Okay. It's not a thing I use, and frankly, I'm not even sure why I have that unlocked. Okay. Alright, what's the more mechanisms? I knew... Access to magical types of wood and stone. I wish to make some mechanisms out of these materials into the mundane counterparts. I will not get challenged or get some counterparts such as abundant materials. Okay, so it is just, hey, how to make fucking, like, buttons. That's fair enough. We get personal flight. Presumably it's actually, wait. If we're already here, we might as well. Fully soar through the sky is something many wish they could do, and while it's technically possible for anyone to fly directly downwards after jumping off a cliff, it might be a better idea to be able to fly in the other 5 directions as well. You know what? He's not wrong. I do appreciate having intact legs after all. Yeah. Hey, at least you'd fucking have limbs afterwards. While I have not made much progress in utilizing thaumaturgy to induce flight in any mobile form, there are still some things I can do in the meantime. I know I will need a wearable item to attach the flying mechanism to, unless I want to hypothetically create creation to shoot off into the stratosphere without me. Yeah, fair enough. Find a simple, relatively comfortable harness with many buckles, straps, and connectors specifically aimed to allow the attachment of different arcane mechanisms and components. No point wearing it in its current form, however, as it is simply a blank canvas on which flying devices to be built upon. Oh, that's cool as fuck. That's still cool as hell. I'll say I like the detail. Like, it is entirely flavor, but the detail, they were like, yeah, no, I designed this with many connection points and buckles and straps so that whatever I want to put on it, I can put on it. And it's not going to be like a problem. That's cool. I like that. Do some further research. I can only imagine what different means of flight might be possible. I should take caution ever, lest I become a faintly thaumaturge-shaped crater at the bottom of a valley somewhere. Let's try to avoid that. Thermostatic harness. Thermostatic harness. My recent invention of the arcane levitator has provided me with a very limited type of levitation-based flight. But ever since I completed that design, I have wondered whether it would be possible to apply similar principles to a portable device that allows me to freely levitate wherever I desire. Some surface-level examination has revealed that it should be possible, but not simple. I will need to study arcane levitation further, the ways the channel fits appropriately to produce a stable levitating force. This might require me to study some fairly obscure sources of flight firsthand, but to take steps to ensure my research will not be abruptly ended by an unexpected fall. I believe such a source can be found in the End, where there is presumably a creature that uses a form of levitation as a specialized attack. Okay, so we need to go to the End first, which we can't do for a little bit. So that's dead end there, which honestly, good. It's basically just a distraction at this point. Because we need to make an arcane levitator, which I think requires niter, which is going to be a bit annoying. Actually, no, it's not. Arcane levitator. Save that shit. Yeah, I keep thinking Nidor is more difficult than it is. It really isn't. I think it's the other one, the Elementia. It's a little bit more annoying. But Niter is 10 of each of those. And because I have the jars now, that can just be one file of each. Excellent. Do I have those 3, though? Also, is this magically better? Nah. No. Worth a shot. Ignis. Oh, I would need to fucking organize this by hand, wouldn't I? Lux. We actually already have Lux. Nice. And Potentia. Yeah, we're already done. Do I actually fucking bother? We'll do it at the end. We'll organize our actual chest to hopefully make it a bit more reasonable. Oh. Thing? That was really not relevant. I probably shouldn't bother. It's cool, but I was right. It was not relevant. Oops. Yeah, we just need one of these 3. Or one of each of these 3, I suppose. That shit in the ceiling, so we cannot see a damn thing. Perfect. And we need 3 files. Alright, and what's the actual core again? Coal, right? No, it's glowstone dust. Glad I fucking checked. Glowstone dust. Whack, whack, whack. There we go. And now we need simple arcane mechanism, which are just the 2 types of plates and a stick. We got 1 kind of plate, and they have the iron one. So you can just make some iron, which actually that's perfect, because we can just get 1 thing of fucking Fabrico. No, not Instrumentum. Josh, we need more Instrumentum. Fuck! Alright, is there a way to not have to deal with that right now? Pretty please and thank you. No. No, there is not. Aside from flint, but that's less than ideal. Okay. Up on top of that, so I don't accidentally drop the whole fucking jar into the crucible. That would be bad. Alright, put the herba on this side, because if that falls in the crucible, it's not nearly as catastrophically bad. And, oh, that's what I was keeping these tools for. It was for these fucking things. Nah, fucking... Sure, wooden pickaxe. You're my first one, aren't you? God damn it. Fuck it. Where's good cheap wood? Hey, look, cheap wood. That's 2, 4. There we go. Won't be the absolute most of any of the stuff. Wait, shit! Oh, okay. I forgot I had the centrifuge hooked up still. God damn it. Ironically, Victus is something we actually had. So, take that off. Yes, we're doing this on the one that's above the crucible, which I just said is a bit of a problem, but oh well. Actually, now that I've been saying that's a problem that should probably be dealt with, I'll just use regular wood. Fuck it. Unless... only oak, huh? Damn, okay. I guess trapdoors don't count as simple mechanisms. Are they in here? No. We have spruce, though. I'm not even gonna fucking test that. I ain't even gonna risk that shit. If spruce don't count as, like, doesn't make trapdoors, I am not gonna risk creating a fucking trapdoor. There we go. And if I test it, good. We now don't need to worry about it fucking falling in there and dying. How's it going? It's going good. Oh, hey, John. It is good to see you. Been a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Currently, I can't even say very sidetracked because I'm really not. I am working pretty consistently towards the goal of base building right now. It might not look it for good reason, but like the fact that this isn't even like excessively off track is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm on good. Today was a pass the fuck out and recharge day, but aside from that, right now I'm doing good. You actually need a pipe. I'm just throw it in there. Throw her on there. And it is doing literally nothing. Okay, where's my glove? What the fuck is going on? I went to college and there was 1 hour long. Oh. 1 hour drive? Very unfortunate. I feel bad for that. Maybe your streams more often. Ooh, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm mostly glad to hear that you're back in college. Hell yeah. And that's the wrong button. I need a wrong tool. Production. Why are you not? Why no have go? Huh? Huh? I guess we'll just do it the fucked up way. Yeah, it works now. Yeah, we get to see more again. I hope college is gonna go good for you. I remember being in college. Honestly, I had a good time in college, but it's also a lot. I wish you the best of luck. Why are you creaking and crying at me? What is going on? What's wrong? Nothing. You're just being annoying for no reason. Oh, it's because the suction is changing like drastically. Okay. I can also see what breaks down into instrumentum, couldn't I? Although, I'll be honest, getting wood shovels and getting herb out of the deal is not the fucking worst thing in the world. Oh, literally nothing. Wait, no, maybe something. Yes. Machina and Fabrico both break down into... I'm assuming you don't really know much about Thaumcraft, because it is apparently... I shouldn't say apparently. I kind of knew it was going to be niche. No, I'm lying again. I was telling the truth, then I lied, now I'm telling the truth again. Like, I really thought it was going to be more well-known as far as Minecraft mods go. But... Also... For the sake of you not needing to say it out loud unless I am wrong, the way you're saying, like, oh yeah, the road is 1 hour long. Not your magic mod? Fair enough. I guess while you're talking in chat, is it safe? I'm assuming, I think it's safe to assume, that road being 1 hour long meant you were driving an hour? Not Minecraft. Dare you? The fact that you're texting still... that is not true. Yeah, if you're the one driving, don't be in chat, please. What gets good Fabrico? Crafting table? Technically. Fabrico. So that is... From that, we get 20 Fabrico... and 9 herba. That's about equivalent, we could guess, because half it's going to become something else, and some of it's going to get lost in transmutation, or by, the centrifuge, going to lose some. Or wait, no. No, that's not how that works. Yeah. I was thinking of when the smelter breaks stuff down, but the centrifuge does not do that. It's 100%. So, every time we get this outcome of 20 and 9, 10 of that is becoming instrumentum. Right? Now, unfortunately, that is not actually better than just going wooden shovel. Right? Because by the time we have 8 instrumentum, we only have 6 herba, which is already 2 better. But we would also get permutatio out of it. And I think permutatio is annoying as hell. I was correct about that one. Holy shit. Like, on God, this is awful. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, we're gonna be using crafting tables a bit now, and just distilling it down into the 2 we want. 1, we can keep the centrifuge up. 2, actually, we can also just take the crafting stuff. So herba, and break that down into Victus and Terra. Which is honestly not ideal, I don't think. Because you can get that out of fucking, like, hay. Like, there's really not much point in doing that. Aside from, I don't want to have so much herba lying around. Which is good enough reason, actually. That is solidly good enough. Because I'm pretty sure right now we have herba and... Do we fucking have Victus? No, we have Victus, but... Here it is. 54. Terra we don't have a lot of. Terra we don't have fucking much of. Whatever. Distractions. Wait, no, I do need the instrumentum. The instrumentum I do need. Maybe I should just hold on to this fucking thing. Recipe of that is, yep. 2 iron, good. Hooray! Close that. Don't want to fucking drop anything into the vat of the goo make. That. Oh, we need a thaumium plate too. Okay. Do I have enough thaumium anywhere? No? 0 thaumium, you say? Absolutely fucking none? Alright. That was just Precantatio and Terra, right? Oh. Alchemia. Interesting. Is there anything more convenient? I'm sorry, the impulse cannon? Okay, well, look, we're not going to look at that for a fair bit, but... because Thaumonomicon is actually a very good source of a lot of things, because the Thaumonomicon is just like just a bookshelf, but with some Salus Mundus put on it. Unfortunately, it does mean it requires Salus Mundus, and yeah, look at that shit. It's fucking awful. What the fuck? 26? Huh? Wait, actually, was it? Yeah, was it the stone blocks, actually, that I used? I remember the stone blocks did something. Or they had something. It was barrier stone, I think. Yeah. Barrier stones just give you one of both that and Terra, which I will be honest, not like the best. A lot of excess stuff. But Salus Mundus, ironically, sort of has a worse one that gets easier if we have a lot of extra crystals. Like, even is there any other crafting recipe for these? No. I know there is technically another one, but no. I already have some Salus Mundus. Whoops. And also we might have some Precantatio, actually. Purple? Purple. There we go. And we need 3, so we need 2 of that. And Terra. And Terra? Flute and Terra. Yes. But Terra is easy as piss. Fuck. Actually, that's fine, because we can go 2, 3, 4, and 2 of the quartz slivers to make 2 crystals. Excellent. Pop you. And then I need 2 of you. And now I have 20 Precantatio, 20 break shit, and the 2 slivers I need. So this will make me 4 stuff. Yeah, perfect. Wait. Actually. Okay, the trapdoor does not stop it from filling. I just timed that really perfectly. Alright. Now we turn you into flat. And now we're just missing fucking wood. And wood we fucking have, but not any that's fucking useful to us, because I used all of the jungle planks on sticks already. Nice. Oh, well. And voila! Arcane Levitator. I have to put them collect in here. Hey, it's nighttime. Hooray. How you doing? You're doing fucking amazing. I was wondering, like, why are all of them 9 except for, like, this one's like, no, these ones are 9. These ones have a couple in them, but are not, broadly speaking, like, at the same number. Okay. All right. What we want to see is number go up. We want number go up real high, basically, is the TLDR. No, fucking hell. Fuck. This is going to be annoying, actually. There we go. Oh, and they said the back side. They meant, like, underneath. Okay. 16, 32, 4. Okay. So we can get it up to the amount we want. So if we take a detour, actually, now that we know it's theoretically possible, let's actually go fucking try it out. Honestly, that looks good. I'm happy with how that's looking, or how I imagine that's going to be looking once we are more than you can sprint in a boat. Damn. That feels like a thing I knew, but not like a thing that my brain held on to for very long. Right? Not one of those forefront of your mind kind of thoughts, right? Okay, so let's actually go on this side. Right, so right here, where we want the levitator to be. Right. Plonk that down. Maybe more importantly than anything, that is fast. Fast enough that's actually a problem, because you need to, like, slow down before you get to each floor. As far as problems go, that is not a terrible one to have. That 100% just stole that block from me, didn't it? Just 8 blocks, though. It gets to exactly the right floor. Downside, if we want to go up any higher, we will need to actually go and get like 3 more. And then we'll like do like a little weird shimmy bullshit. Alright, but it stops you pretty dead on each floor. Yeah, it's like you go onto the floor. Fuck. I'm trying to like stop it directly at the floor I want, like without having to like, go up a little bit more. And that seems to be a mistake. Yeah, like honestly, if we make that like a 3x3 area, like on each floor, that's fine. It's 100% fine. Like we put like stairs. It's like, oh, we know that's the area you go to when you want to go up. All right. Or even better, just make that fucking like actual fucking block. Yeah, it 100% snuck a fucking dirt away from me. We want to go up on one of these ones. We make it have a little bit of a gap. It'll immediately throw us into the air. 32. Oops. Okay. Maybe this bit is a mistake. No. Maybe this bit is a mistake, actually. Yeah, but like actually, maybe that's a fucking yeah. The as cool as it is in theory, this is one further fucking back. Oh, that fucking explains the fucking issues I'm having. Okay. Yeah. There's like a full like levitator like column in the house. That could be neat. Yeah. Oh, it dissipates slowly. Well, I imagine it has to because like it has to go up like fucking 32 blocks. All right. Mix my fucking drink. Mm. Oh. Yeah. I really gotta get a better drink to like do on stream because this takes so much longer than necessary to actually take a sip. It's just like it's a straw drink that already takes a little bit longer to set up the straw, and also I have to fucking mix it, which is almost always a two-hand process. Because it's so cold, because it's literally just ice. I can't just like down it super quickly, or I will die. Oh, too tasty though. Fuck. Alright, don't do that. I tried to like empty the straw basically, so it wouldn't freeze in the straw, or like get crunchy in the straw. Which will happen when the liquid bits sell out of the ice over time. And what I actually did was just blow a bunch of bubbles that sprayed a little bit of Frappuccino absolutely goddamn everywhere. All right. There's the fucking dirt. Actually, I know where you go and put you back. Yep. So we know that it works. 20 blocks up. And I think what I want to do is build the tree up out of leaves first. And then I can go in and fix the texture of it. Because that is going to be a problem. Like, you don't want to be, like, straight up. But I feel like it'll be easier to, like, modify after the fact. You actually don't go here. Actually, no, you do go here because it'll even out after a bit. Like, if I actually grab some of the... That's the wrong bag. If I grab some of that. Like, once this comes up here... Yeah, that'd be fine. I think. I should really actually first get 82. So 101 is where we stop. Notably, we're not at that point yet. I think we do this in stages. Stage 1, we build up the tree's main body and fall to our death, almost. Build the tree's main body, and then put the observatory on top of that. This gives us a couple of things. One, it gives us the actual structure, the important part that we need to operate out of will be in place, and we can start, going back to doing other shit. But two, it gives gives me the freedom to then build around it. Essentially, literally grow the tree around the observatory. Which I think will be, essentially it's doing it in stages. Because the alternative is I build it up, and then I build the branches up already. And that feels like it is going to be a fucking nightmare. I don't want to do that, because then we need to make sure like it lines up properly and yada yada yada. It'll make it. Trust the process, basically. That's the TLDR, trust the process. Could I use the arcane levitator to get up there immediately? Yes, it would not really help, though. Because I still need to get rid of the ladders up here. And I need to actually land on this one. I would have helped a little bit, I guess. And okay, I would need to also get the fucking thing up. Right. This is the height. You can tell because of the way it is. Fuck! God damn it. I can fix that. I don't really need to fix that, but it'll fucking annoy me if I don't. And I'm just now realizing I said I was going to do this bit out of fucking leaves. And for good reason. So let's switch over to leaves. We'll leave it as is for now. I hope the leaf sounds aren't too loud. That's actually worth checking, because it's going to be fucking annoying if it is. Leaves, yada yada. Up. It's a little bit loud, I think, which is a problem. But I don't really know how to fucking deal with that at the moment. Alright, that was actually me testing again, because I was like, I'm not actually sure. And the answer's kind of. Does this make a noise? It does. The problem is, the leaves is so much louder that, wait a minute, I can fucking change it here. I was going to go and change it in OBS. I don't have to. Like, let me just make sure. Yes, okay. That's not like some secret other option. We'll just change those like 80. Yeah, I think that'll be better without just being mute. Leaves. Okay. This is going to be a little bit... what the fuck should I talk about? Yes, I'm leaving those ones there because that is all on the inside we want. Thin walls so we can get it. God. This would be the perfect time to talk about the one thing I did right. Actually, no, I'm going to say that. A game I've been playing recently while I'm building up this big fuck-ass cylinder is actually Balloons Monkey City. It has been a long time since I played that. But I've recently gotten back into it, and it fucking hit me all at once. It is absolutely one of kind of like addicting games, like it's in your brain. That's not super relevant. There's like two relevant things. Or a couple. One of the interesting things about Balloons, I think Balloons Tower Defense is like one of the tower defense games of all time, so I will assume you know about it. If not, it's a tower defense game. BP. Some of the enemies in it have invulnerability to like certain types of damage, namely lead balloons and immunity to like piercing or slashing attacks. And one of the interesting things about Balloons Monkey City, or the thing that I was thinking about, or that prompted me to write it down in my notes, is they can give you like rewards for doing certain challenges, basically. Oh, clear this area, clear this map with only certain towers. Okay. Simple enough, right? Why did I mention the lead balloon thing? Well, not all towers can pop lead balloons. All right, I said that part. It can give you... I don't think it can give you a selection. I like the Adventure Time one. I've seen that one. I've not actually ever played it, but I did see that one. And we are out of leaves. Do I care? I can use this as an excuse to get more actual fucking the right amount. Ow. Oh, they do not like me, huh? Aren't you gonna be up here? Hi. Come on, go to hell. Idiot. Alright. sword. Yeah, like Xeno Balloons. They give you a list of Balloon City. They say, hey, beat this level with only these towers. We'll give you some shit for it. And you go, okay. And then they hit you with the funny, where the towers they give you are not necessarily great at picking off lead balloons. I think most towers can. Actually, I said before, or I started saying, oh yeah, no, they won't give you a list that can't solve the problem. And I think that is true. It might be true on technicality, because one of the towers you always get is the monkey town. Shockingly, everything is a monkey in the game. And one of the upgrades for that one is any towers in the area can pop any kind of balloon. But that's a very expensive upgrade, and more importantly, I don't have that one unlocked. Because you can't unlock upgrades. So, I had the very fun puzzle of how do you pop lead balloons, pretty rapidly approaching lead balloons, when all you have are dart monkeys, which cannot pop lead balloons, at least not with the upgrades I had, ninjas, which have shurikens that cannot pop lead balloons without the upgrade that I don't have, and spike towers, or spike factories, which can pop lead balloons with their white hot nails upgrade, but they're normally put at the end of a track to, prevent things from, leaking through. Like, if you miss any, they get all popped there. Lead would make that very difficult, because anything that hits the lead balloon would not hit anything behind it. So I just ended up putting, spike factories very near the start of the map with red hot nails, or white hot nails. And it was actually a really fun puzzle, trying to figure out how the fuck to deal with that, like how to use it as a lead prevention thing. Because leads, the way they're in balloons, the balloons have other balloons inside them. They aren't just stronger. They pop into other kinds of balloons, like they're underneath the first layer. So if a lead balloon got through, it wouldn't just take up one of the nails to pop it. It would then pop into I think it was a black balloon, which pops into a pink balloon, which hops into a green balloon, which hops into a yellow balloon. It takes a lot more tacks than normal, or spikes, or nails. There's a lot of they have a lot of different names for basically the same thing. It was just a very neat puzzle to try and solve how do I pop lead balloons where my only tower that can do it is the fucking spike factory. But eventually it just became too difficult with because it's really not ideal to be doing it like that. Spike factory's not cheap. Yeah, it was just cool. Honestly, Balloons Monkey City is also just fun. There's not really much to say about it. It's just sort of like... it is the kind of game that originally spawned the term... No, that's not true. How to phrase this? Because I don't think linguistically it works anymore. It's a brain rot game, but like brain rot before linguistic drift, right? I think technically the term I don't know. What was brain rot before brain rot? I don't, These are kind of philosophical questions that internet streams were made to answer, I think, really. This is why we're here, to answer questions like this. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. It is maybe I'm just being harsh on it, because, like, it's a strategy game, right? It's not like you can just turn your brain off. Addicting? I think that might be just it. It's an addicting game. So you play a level and it's like, oh yeah, but you can now, like, you have now more coins to do this other stuff, and you can now, this other stuff, like, oh, you're a little bit of Skinner box. I think Skinner box is the term. There's enough game there so it's not just a Skinner box. For those that don't know, Skinner box, the definition, it's what I just said. Oh, you need to complete this quest, and oh, I'll just do this one quest before I log off. You do that quest, it's like, oh, well, I'm so close to leveling up now. I'll just go, like, farm some mobs, and then I'll be done. It's like, oh, well, I should really sell all these items that I got from killing mobs after I leveled up. It's like, oh, well, now that I have more money, I can finally upgrade this thing. It's that sort of endless hamster wheel of stuff to do. Balloons kind of feels like that sometimes, but, there's plenty of game to that game to make it not just be, hey, do you want to keep gaming? Do you want to be in this hamster wheel for fucking ever? And I appreciate that. Okay. I have the levitator. I am not really running out of iron. To say I'm running out of iron would be a bold-faced lie. What I need is... oh, fucking leaves, right. So we go, we get leaves off of... you know what would be actually really good? Fucking burrower shears. They would explode immediately. But they'd be really helpful still. Is there anything unique to the Adventure Time one? Like when you say like it's like you like the Adventure Time one, is it just because you've only really played a lot of the Adventure Time one, or is it like actually noticeably different than other versions of balloons? I'm trying to see if there's like a fucking Greywood tree. It's not right next to my house. They're nice. They look nice. I like having them around. They're thematic. They help the ambiance, etc., etc. Other synonyms. Big ass hole in the ground. Damn. That's crazy shit. Anyway. Another dog. Do I have my bones on me? No. Alright. Bye, dog. Remember a bad knockoff with zombies and 4 towers, and I swear some level of straight up impossible? I do love how if you have a very... aside from like the... oh, 4 towers, like you could very easily view that as like a dig against Plants vs. Zombies 2 specifically. The first one is fine. The second one I think is also good at its core, but I have not played it myself. I have seen people who talk pretty highly of it say, yeah, there are some levels that they clearly expect to use power-ups on, you know, the ones you have to pay for. But yeah, fucking 4 tower. Knockoff with zombies. What makes it clear it's like a knockoff and not just a bad tower defense? Because for as much praise I will throw at like balloons as a series, it is an tower defense game a lot of the time, right? Like it is not super different than any other, which is part of why it's like good. It's just like a very good tower defense. Yeah. This will get us up to the top of the tree. Or near enough. Yeah. Okay. That might seem like we're making a very short tower now, because like, oh, well, it's not much bigger than the fucking, like, regular ones. Remember, that is just the trunk portion, right? That is up to there on our build. So yeah, it's gonna be plenty tall. All right. It's also good as like there's a lot of leaves to get without needing to like climb a different tree. God, it's gonna be annoying to fucking get all this. Which like I knew going in. I'm not like surprised like, oh no, now I need to collect all these leaves. Oh, like that's the point. I think I'm gonna call the oak leaves texture and just throw those in too, because they look so similar, and also it'll look nicer if it is texture. Either it's texture and it looks nicer, or it looks too similar and it's fine. Not too similar. Either it is an exact match or near enough exact match to not look different than actual Greatwood leaves, or it's nice texturing. Either way I win. It's fine. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Oh no. Honestly, one of the things that I like about Bloons as a series, even though it has directly kept me from playing it, I think this is conjecture. I will point out. I will say that up front. It is possible this is actually worse, but Bloons Tower Defense 6 and I think 5 too now. It used to be free. Yeah, they are paid for games now. You have to buy them. And if we make the reasonable assumption that that means that they don't have like aggressive microtransactions in them now, or like any microtransaction. Yes, I know. In Tower Defense, you have to pay to retry a level if you die at a certain point. That is just in Bloons TD6. And if it's a game that you don't like, if it's just a game you can buy, I like that and I respect the hell out of it. It is going, yeah, no, we don't need to pretend this game costs $0. We don't need to make our money off of the players who are willing to spend like $200 on a fucking free-to-play tower defense. We can just say, this game is worth $16 to play, and you will look at it and go, you are correct, and you will give us $16 for it. And that is really good, I think. Oh, what is the O? Is that a problem? Am I mistaken? Did you not know it was pay to play, or did you just... Are there microtransactions that I don't know about? And I'm going to get very sad. Do I remember Infinity Blade? I want to say yes, but if I do, it's the kind of remember where, like, once you start talking about it, I'll go, oh yeah, Infinity Blade. Right now, I am pulling nothing. Most game ever. I will actually look that up to see Infinity Blade. You know, I think I actually do know what you're talking about. Although it's possible I played a knockoff of this instead of the actual thing. Because this looks like a mobile game I played before, but not like exactly. It looks like it has like the same mechanics of it. Which honestly, that would be the most like mobile game thing ever. Specifically, actually, the most. I fucking find when it was fucking made. Yeah, like end of 2010. That would having a knockoff of a game be how you know about the game would be the most 2010s era mobile games fucking ever. You know, I'm still going up like this. It might seem incredibly weird to be like mining out with my iron axe when this is absolutely the time to use the axe of the streams to like collect everything. The reason is quite simple. It collects from the farthest point. So if I did it here up in the tree, I would be collecting wood from the absolute bottom of it. And I'd really rather be able to collect from the bottom up to the top. As you may have noticed, the top is full of gnarly little bits that are annoying to get to. Hence, if I need to get through some of the wood up here, I use the iron axe. Because while you can use the axe the streams like normal by like, shift clicking, that's taking durability off of my good axe for, I guess in this case, very, very expensive axe. The community made a PC port no longer lost media. Fuck yeah! Oh, that's actually very good to hear. Actually, Infinity Blade PC. Oh, interesting. It is actually on archive.org, which is really cool. Gotcha. That's really fucking cool. I think actually... Okay, no, that's just the actual fucking Reddit for that one. Yeah, it is so cool when what was lost media stops being lost media. Just in general, I think it's very, very cool. I say in general because I was also going to bring up, I saw a post once that was talking about it as like a much, 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 much more ethical way of doing like personal investigative like stuff. Basically a way of scratching that same itch that true crime podcasts do without, you know, having to talk about like actually horrific crimes and bothering the victims of like murders and stuff. Or like the families of victims of murders. Like, honestly, if they couldn't fucking investigate, like interview and bother the actual fucking dead people, they'd be doing some fucking wizard shit. Yeah, the government probably get their ass, but they'd be very, very popular for a little bit at least. I actually have to check out Infinity Blade. I will set my expectations to like early 2000, like 2010s era mobile game, right? I'm not going to do this game the fucking vicious disservice of going in expecting like a fucking God of War, right? No, I'm expecting good by the standards of it was a mobile game when mobile games were just getting sort of off the ground. Because like at this point, fucking any game that does not require a super robust like controller can be a mobile game, no fucking problem. Like not even a question, right? I think Bloom Monkey City is even a mobile game, and it is like you can tell, but like not that bad. It's an amazing story. Okay. Part of me wants to be skeptical, and part of me is, but going back to my own point I just said, like, oh yeah, it's like anything without a super robust like control scheme. You don't need any kind of control scheme to have like a narrative, right? That is the thing you can 100% do with just like a mobile thing. I mean, God forbid, you can watch Netflix real easy on your phone, can't you? Like, ain't no problems there. I'll have to give it a look. Cool sci-fi fantasy. That makes me think it's more like what I was actually remembering. I remember... Oh, sci fantasy is the fucking best. Science fantasy is so cool. Honestly, I'm trying to think, is it worth being like, no, there is a distinction between science fantasy and sci-fi fantasy. And I think there might be, only because I know shit like like Star Wars is like the true holdout of that era. I think it was called like Sword and Planet instead of Sword and Sorcerer, the genre, where it's like it's basically fantasy, but instead of noble knights slaying dragons, it's noble space knights slaying space dragons, and that's not meaningfully different a lot of time. And I've just realized my sword has no fucking durability on it. There's a lot of unruly guests here to ruin my fucking day, and also kill me, I think. Die, dickhead. God, they dig such a big fucking trough. I hate them. Which I know, very, very controversial take. Creeper bad. Why, who the fuck cut out your audio? Who authorized being a sneaky bitch? I didn't. Die. Die when I kill you, fucker. There we go. Good enough. Not really. Oh yeah, like Sword and Planet is, I think, meaningfully distinct from fucking, that was a lot of knockback, from like sci-fi fantasy, where sci-fi and fantasy have very different vibes and like what they care about, and science fantasy, I think, is just that sort of, you know, Sword and Planet. It's fantasy, but with a planet. I think my Creeper is the best Minecraft mod. Also true. Let's be clear. Both things can be true. Creeper bad, and also it is the most iconic and greatest thing in Minecraft. Right? Got range. That's it. Weirdly, actually, that almost leads back to like sort of the opposite idea of like, if you can have, or if sci-fi and science, or sci-fi fantasy and science fantasy, or sci-fi fantasy and science fantasy can be two distinct things, that would lead to the very reasonable conclusion, I think actually quite a correct one even, that fantasy is meaningful, like the like softer magic system fantasy versus much more involved fantasy of like, oh yeah, here's exactly how this magic system works, right? Like, we're not just a hard magic system, we are a, like, we've made this system, we've broken this down to the fucking particle physics. Oh, you bitch. Do you fucking die already? Bitch. Ugh, so annoying. Anyway, yeah. The difference between, like, oh, here is Lord of the Rings. We have magic. How does it work? Magic. Versus something like, or you can go softer than that. That's not the hardest one. Versus something like, I'm trying to think of a better example. Better than. Better than Wolf's Nightmare. I have never heard of that. Oh, Nightmare Creeper? Alright, that's enough fucking leaves. We'll actually need some more dirt, ironically. Actually just, like, scoop this bit out a little bit more to get the dirt required to, like, bulk that up. Now we just do this for a little bit. I remember the Better Than Wolves mod. That is an incredibly old fucking mod. Was that one of the first automation, not even automation mods. It had like wind power and stuff, like automated stuff. I remember watching the Yogs cast do a mod fucking like preview like a billion fucking years ago. It'd be a good time to actually take a sip of my Frappuccino if I didn't have to mix it. But even though I can mix it decently with one hand, I just put it next to me instead of grabbing it. If you're wondering how well the like blowing bubbles into my Frappuccino and getting ice everywhere to keep my straw from like having ice in it worked, it didn't. That is actually... they made the hop before the original. True, they did do that. Were they the first mod to do that? It feels like weird to say. It was like, of course not. So many mods introduced the fucking hopper, but they're one of the old ones. Yeah, one of... I think I was actually want to talk about because it's interesting. Well, more accurately, a little bit of context, because I like giving context for thoughts and stuff, because that's the kind of person I am. I have a stopwatch app open next to me, which I use to just track why... Wasn't it better that was because they tried? Whoops. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I track where, like, ooh, this is an interesting part of the stream I might want to, like, clip out and make a clip. I do still have a clips channel. It's definitely not dead, I promise. Just sleeping with its eyes closed and breath held. I imagine eyes closed is self-evident. Sleeping while holding its breath. There we go. But yeah. I have a stopwatch app. I just go over and hit it. And I thought, like, oh, do I really need to, like, put that one in? It's like 30 seconds after a thing, yada yada. And then I was like, it doesn't really matter, because there's like 10 seconds extra to, like, actually put that time in. And when I go through to check for interesting bits, I don't go to each individual one. I just go around the area where it's marked, because I don't want to miss anything. Either because of the timing being a little bit off, or I hit the button late because I was busy doing something interesting. Doesn't matter. The reason I bring it up at all, god damn, these trees are fucking thick, is because I was thinking, oh yeah, it takes me like 20 seconds extra to actually get the time on that, like extra in terms of like how long it takes. Even that might be a bit hi. God fucking damn it. As the rain stopped too, which I don't think matters for creepers, but like for anything other than a creeper would have fucking mattered. Yeah, it probably didn't blow up that much wood, actually, all things considered. The law's probably gonna be on fucking this side. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, to get to the fucking point, instead of meandering around it, I was thinking about like the times where you can consider something like, is this the fastest option? Is this worth the time to do it? But it's actually not worth bothering, because trying to figure out if it is like worth doing will take more time than just doing the thing. Probably a better example, honestly, of what I'm talking about is when I'm like driving places, I have, you know, like my fucking GPS app on. And I think it matters more so when I'm going to like the hardware store to pick up like tools or hardware or stuff like that, because there are a lot of fucking hardware stores around where I live. And so when I'm going to go fucking get some fucking bolts or whatever, there is a genuine question of which one do I go to? Mostly the question is, which one will take the least of my time? And honestly, the route back is probably less of a concern. Or probably makes it more of a concern. But whatever, doesn't matter. And the end, basically the end of this ramble is, it doesn't really matter because they are so close together that's like, oh, cool, it takes a minute more to drive between these two places. Dealing with my kind of shit GPS to get the address right and figure it out is probably going to take like 30 to 45 seconds at least. It's like, okay, cool. I successfully save a minute and a half round trip. It just ain't worth it. Right? Like at that point, why are we bothering? What are we doing here? Especially if I prefer one to the other, even by the smallest amount, right? Yeah, so it goes, especially for like the cases of like, oh, I put a time in the like check out this time for later thing that might not actually be that good. So what? It'll take what? 30 seconds? When I'm like off stream doing whatever. Better to do that than waste time on stream where like, oh shit, is that like worth getting? I'm not even sure. I don't know, maybe not. Hey, we actually got one. Holy shit. Got two of them. We have not been lucky with eggs. Now we're getting absolutely fine RNG for eggs. There we go, three new chicks. That's fine. Alright. We have successfully gotten, frankly, a fuckload of things. That's very good. Nice. Oh, shit. Yeah, correct. Good. I was worried I had fucked something up. I didn't. Alright. Wait, shit. I got this lecture. Here we go. Godspeed. I wish you the best of luck. I believe you're going to do fucking fantastic. Don't watch my stream during class. I was that kid, and I got the paper, but someone who's done college at this point and has lived life after college, take notes. Just take all the fucking notes and make sure you know where the notes are. If they have something you can download it, keep it in a big digital filing cabinet, because there will come a point where you want to go back and check on something. Better to have it all than to not have it. Trust me. Yeah. Take care out there. I wish you the best. Hope to see you again sometime soon. It is good to hear you're going to be in stream more regularly. Yeah. Have a good day, I guess. I'm doing more outro stuff than I need to, because I also want to take a sip of my Frappuccino. And that's just been longer than I expected. I was thinking partially because I want to make sure you actually, like, get the goodbye when you're actually leaving. And YouTube is very bad at keeping up to date on that. Whatever. Actually, wait a minute. Can I? Hold up. Potentially huge. Oh my god, huge. It may not look it, but this is actually fucking incredible. I'll turn off stars. Oh shit, it's out of paper. Yeah, the fact that I can store those in there, it does mean that getting them is going to be a little bit more annoying whenever I, like, go up to do shit with it. However, it also means that, like, whenever I need a scroll, I need to come up here to get it. However, it also means that I don't have to have them keep taking a bunch of space in my chest downstairs. And that is more than good enough for me. Oh, shit. Okay. I did not realize it was going to work like that, fucker. Okay, never. I guess we'll have the new moon in there then. I was hoping to try and like reorganize it to make it a little bit prettier. Nope. It just does not let you do that. Okay, fine. God damn it. It's actually really annoying. That's a lot of fucking trees. Oh my god, we can organize things now. I'm so fucking happy that I can not have my inventory is absolutely fucking annihilated. Or at the very least have them better organized. Do I have any reason to hold on to these? No, this is a fucking, like, this is just like player info. These aren't interesting. Get out. Also, we have so many oak saplings. Can we do anything with these? Actually, we can. Nature compass would actually be very good. You also like to smell with them. That's not terrible. I know a flint and steel somewhere. I like a flint and steel somewhere. Now, no one will ever know I ever died ever. Perfect. Smelting these down into, like, pieces would actually be quite good. And I might bother doing that at some point. Oh, is that how I did it before? I'm trying to remember how I did, like, the line up a bunch of bottles next to each other. Did I just have a bunch of buffers above each one? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. That's not a thing we need to deal with right now, though, because we are still on, wood shit. I'm marking in this case, tree shit. Now we got some greatwood leaves. Some might even say an excessive amount of greatwood leaves. We can now finish the tower. Although I might call it here because it's already been like almost 3 hours. And I do need to start doing shorter streams because good lord. I need a sword, fuck. Never mind. That is the thing we're doing first. Because otherwise I will forget. God, he wants to fucking go after that skeleton so bad. This is why the dude is inside. Because otherwise, he is going to fucking, like, attack things even while seated. It will not stop him. It will barely slow his ass down. I don't need eggs for much. Let's see. Ooh. Netherwart also gives us that. The Victus, I think. Is it Victus? No, Victus is another one. Vitae. Right? Or Vitium, yeah. Vitreous? Victus, I was right, it was a different one. So I might actually break this down into Alchemia. Actually, what I can do is stop getting fucking distracted, is what I can do. And at least finish the bulking in. I don't have a fucking sword. I got so distracted that I forgot what I came back for. God damn it. I fucking caught myself. Actually, what we could do is, do I still have 2? Yes, I have enough precantatio. Which is gonna require... Actually, I could use that. Actually, hold on. You go back in the fucking thing. because I actually do want some Perdicio crystals. But those are pretty good to have because they're one of the basic ones. I can actually just mine those. I start mostly because I started with a bunch of them, and I can theoretically restock that without needing to use quartz slivers. So yeah, throw this in there, then throw 2 of those. Wait a minute. No, I don't use that because the other ingredient for thaumium is fucking Terra. So those go directly into thaumium. That's actually very easy. Nice. Actually, hang on. What is the recipe for the sword? It requires rare earths and a bunch of shit I don't have, so we're not doing that. We're just gonna build the fucking sword. Let me actually 1.6. It's a half a heart less than diamond, but it's half a heart more than iron. And we're gonna call that good enough. What's wrong with the thing? Sure. Sticks? No. Okay. There is someone outside my fucking window. I'm gonna not go outside because there's another guy outside my door. And that second guy is loaded with fucking explosives. So I'm just gonna leave at the other door. And they will cease to be. I could probably taken that on longer, but I was like, I don't know where to go. That isn't just repeating the same kind of like bit. Like drawing it out for the sake of drawing it out, you know? Oh, wait a fucking minute. Huh? Oh, right. I had it like up that side. Alright. Oh, no worries. Maybe some worries. How many ladders do I fucking have? No. That's how many ladders I have? No. Oak logs. Also that one stick. It might make a difference. It won't. Yeah, it didn't. Only 9. Fuck, I should have more than that by that point, but oh well. Wait a fucking second. Wait a moment. Any more? No. So leaves are permanent for now because I don't want to deal with that shit. More importantly, can I do this with this? No. Unfortunate. Oh. Because I can just throw down the fucking arcane levitator. That's not where it's going to be in the final build, but that will still be more than enough to get us with struggling to figure out whether I should be using ladder physics or floating physics. One downside of the levitator is if shit goes into it, it is now flying. I'm actually not going to do what I just sort of thought, which was build this up so I don't need to worry about like accidentally doing that shit. Doing that would mean that the levitator would not really be that helpful because it would just put me up there instead of down here where I need to be. It's a little bit darker than classic oak, but not by a significant amount. It's a little bit unfortunate, but now what are you going to do? Okay. Yeah, once we get this finished, supposing actually the top floor might be lower than the others. Because, because, well, those ones can have a one thick floor. It doesn't really matter. If this floor is one thick, we need to choose, okay, what do we want to have as both the floor of the observatory and the ceiling of the tree layer? Which maybe that's fine, but I don't know, we'll see. Nice. Wait up. All right, yeah. I got very briefly very confused, but yeah, no, this is on purpose. It is not a perfect circle, and that is for good reason. That is, in fact, the point. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over on this side. And I was sort of meant to go around the other side too, like to go back around, but it's really not that bad a jump. All right. This is now the, like a shadow of where the tree is going to go. What's left for us to do is mold that shadow into a more like crinkly shape. Essentially, what I did down here to make this not a perfect circle, I need to do on the vertical too, which, like, I think a very simple example here is like instead of having it too wide up both of these things, make this one 3 wide up here, and I cut a bit away from that. But again, it's been 3 hours. I have other things I need to do. Good to see John again. But yeah, for now, I think we're going to call that good. No, I do not actually think this is an excessive amount of leaves, which sounds fucking insane, but ironically, because we don't have like transparent leaves, there's no point. Actually, we could make them hollow. That just makes it more annoying to fucking make. The trees are mostly leaves by volume. You can tell by how many leaves we got from one tree compared to how many logs we... Oh shit, actually that's a lot more leaves than logs. That is more than I was expecting. Oops. So yeah, we're trying to build a tree. So we're gonna need a lot more than that, especially if we actually get like a transparent leaves mod, which I actually might do. That could be interesting. But it doesn't really matter. That'll be for next time. Until then, thank you all for coming. I hope to see you all again next time. Take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other. And bye-bye, everyone.